TV2, My Wonderful Life.
I feel. I sometimes think that you forget that I feel. I got to get away from here. I feel. And this girl's a person, you know. I feel.
Read my lips. No more Frosties.
Barbie wants toast.
Well, Barbie can get up off her arse and get it herself. Where's that bloody ball gone?
Is it the red bills or the blue bills that go straight in the bin?
Both. Has Barbie been using it to water her horse again?
No, it's not a horse. Anyway, it's a pony.
Right, we're going in 5 minutes. Oh, don't do this to me now. I promise I'll never overload you again. 50 quid? I'm not asking you to bring me a new one. Just have a look. Standard call-out charge. Right. When I win the lottery and shack up with Sting, I'll get back to you on that one. Thanks for nothing.
Mrs. Seals called a 1 o'clock meeting.
Oh, not again. Has that bloody woman never heard of lunch?
As you know, we, the Trust Management, are committed to an ongoing re-evaluation of pay and conditions across the board in the hospital.
Yeah, especially your own.
As part of that evolutionary process, we'd like to do trial runs of a system that would give us a greater degree of flexibility in terms of rewarding individuals outside national pay structures.
Excuse me, can we say that again in English?
We'd like to try out a new way of paying you.
How about well? That'd be new.
No. I mean a system that rewards you not just by what grade you are, but by what you actually do.
It's all right, we're not stupid. What you're talking about is performance-related pay, isn't it?
Yes, that is one way of putting it. Now, please, hear me out, please. What we're talking about here is a simple voluntary pilot scheme. For 1 week and 1 week only, we'd like to assess your performance over a number of key criteria and evaluate how this can impact positively on your place in the pay spine.
Hang on. You mean you give us marks out of 10 and pay us less if we mess up?
No. Nick, perhaps it would be good if you came in here. This is Nick Langland-Jones of KLO Consulting, who helped devise the scheme.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, right. Basically, this is about giving you more money, not less, which is great. You deserve every penny you can get.
Yeah, I wish we could say the same about you.
Yeah, right. What we're trying to do is find out how we can help you to work better. And in that sense, this week's a test for us, not you. And any help you can give us would be greatly appreciated.
Before you say anything else, I should tell you that you'll be paid a £50 bonus for taking part in the scheme, plus an additional substantial sum for those whose average score is over 80%.
How substantial?
300 quid. It's great, isn't it?
I don't know. I might not do it.
You're mad. Why not?
It's a matter of principles, Bridge.
All right. What do you mean?
You can't judge what we do like we're salesmen selling things. Before you know it, we'll be having 2-for-1 illness offers and handing out scratch cards so you can win themselves an operation.
Oh, come off it, Donna. Don't be such a grouch. Anyway, like Nick said, it's people like us at the bottom end who'll benefit.
Oh, aye? And when did he say this? Had a little chat with him afterwards, did we?
He's all right, actually. He goes clubbing and everything.
Oh, right. So as long as he gets off his face every weekend and dances around like a lunatic, he can't be a fascist pig, can he?
You shouldn't judge people on what they do.
No. I should judge on where they dance and what kind of shoes they buy. Come off it, Bridge. There's enough morons in suits walking round here as it is. Oi!
Here. Do you reckon if these things got married, they'd have little baby pushchairs?
You don't need to be married to make pushchairs.
Right. So what you doing tonight, then?
Mending me washing machine.
Oh.
I'm sure it's something simple, but every time I try and fix it, I end up with an explosion on my hands.
Yeah, what are tricky things, washing machines.
So, What are you doing tonight?
I've got football, haven't I? You know, 6-a-side with some of the other lads. What, are we playing the league?
Well, nothing's more important than football, eh?
So let me get this straight. Up to now, both of you work together as a team, right?
Yeah.
Both covering both ends of the ward.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. You've really been watching our every move, haven't you, Nick?
No, I was just wondering, how would it be if you didn't? How would it be if you just took one side each and worked that?
Why?
Well, an exercise, that's all. So I can begin to look at your core skills and see if there's any measurable difference between them.
Am I missing something here, or doesn't bullshit week start on Monday? Not that I'm going to be part of it anyway.
Stop being such a cow, Donna. I think it's a brilliant idea.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Hiya.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Terrible. Move your newspaper out the way before I drop 10,000 calories on your sports page.
Sorry. So, how's it going?
Oh, marvellous. I don't know how we managed without some snot-nosed kid asking questions all the time, following us around with his stupid bloody clipboard. And as for that crawling cow, Bridget...
Oh, come on now, Donna. Tell us what you really think.
Oh, very funny. Mind doctors are renowned for making great jokes, aren't they? You don't happen to know anyone who repairs washing machines, do you?
No. Should I?
No. Just asking. Mine's on the blink, you see. Wouldn't believe how much of a pain it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine.
I tried to fix it myself, but of course, I haven't got a clue where to start. You're not going to take the hint, are you?
I'm sorry, Donna. But I'm not your super sub to be brought on when your star striker lets you down. I want to be in your starting lineup, or I really don't want to play at all.
Let's see the sports page again. I think I'm missing something here.
Look, Donna, you can't just use me as a crutch for when things go wrong, or for when Loverboy and his amazing performing ambulance let you down.
Can I keep your paper? Could be the motor fuse.
Which one's that?
Motor fuse. Motor fuse. Oh, motor fuse.
Are you sure about this, Mum? Remember what happened to the toaster?
It's all right. I'll switch this off.
Danger. Electrical parts inside to be removed by qualified personnel only. Are you really sure? Why didn't you get one of your boyfriends to come do it?
I don't need men to help me do things like this. You sure this is all right?
Yeah, fine.
So what do you reckon?
I don't know. Ask the fountain of all knowledge.
What?
What do you reckon, Al? Shall I get my old machine fixed or shall I get a new one?
Interesting. Well, from an ecological point of view, of course, it's always better to repair than replace whenever necessary. But there does come a point, what I call the critical fracture, when you have no option but to move on.
I think you can take that as a yes, Donna.
Where do you stand on the old washer-dryer question?
I don't know. What is the old washer-dryer question?
Alan, please try and not complicate things any more than you have to.
I'm sorry, Marina, but this is a decision you fudge at your peril.
Talking of decisions, what do you reckon I should do on this pay scheme thing?
Well...
Do it. If you don't, you'll be £300 worse off and you'll only get caught up in it anyway.
Yes, but on the other hand...
There is no other hand. She can't afford the luxury of living her life like it was an article in The Guardian.
To be fair, Marina, I don't believe you'll find I said she could. But if we can't at least discuss these things, then...
Then what? The whole country grinds to a halt. We plunge back into the dark ages and Donna gets her washing done. You know something, Alan? One of these days you're going to wake up and realise that you've missed out on life because you've been sat sitting there with that stupid look on your face, discussing things. I'm sorry, John.
I think you better hide. Oh, God.
Look, Mum, interest-free credit.
Have you ever heard the word blacklisted? We'll be paying cash. Hurry up and get dressed. You've got to go in a minute.
I'm not wearing these, and neither's Rhiannon.
Sorry, love. They're all that's clean.
But they're hideous.
They're fine. You're going to school. It's not a fashion parade. You're just going to have to make the best of it until I can sort something out.
Why don't you go to the laundrette?
You know why? Barred for life, she said. And I think she meant it.
Stupid old bat.
Get down here now, you two.
If my friends refuse to talk to me, it'll be all your fault.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I promise we're getting a new washing machine on Monday. Look at us. We really have hit rock bottom.
You said bottom.
Tell them it's punk. Come tomorrow, they'll all be wanting one.
Nurse!
Well, when do you want him in theatre, then? Well, how can I do that when I don't know when he's going down?
Nurse!
Look, I've really got to go. What? What? Yes. Yes, whatever you think is the best use of hospital resources.
Nurse, when you have a minute. Where's the other nurse? I want the other nurse. The pretty one.
So, have you had your first date with teacher yet? Not that you'd stoop to any levels to improve your score or anything. No, really? How do you think we're doing?
Who knows? Who cares?
You're only saying that because you know you're in front. Anyway, anyone could look good if you had that side.
What do you mean, that side?
The nicer over there.
Oh, get real.
It's true. This side, they're all miserable as sin. Over there, they're all yes nurse, no nurse, anything you say nurse.
Well, I wonder why that is. Maybe it's got something to do with that Venus-Moon conjunction that's turning everybody on this side of the ward into raving psychopaths.
Or maybe it's just because they're closer to the toilet.
Look, it's not a competition, Donna.
Isn't it? You really think that rat bag seal's going to give both of us 300 quid?
Well, we can swap if you want. You do need the money more than I do.
Nah. OK. But watch out for Mr. Crocker. He looks harmless enough, but he's got the bite of a bulldog. See you later.
Yeah, thanks.
You feeling any better?
Yes, nurse.
Any itching or sweating?
No, nurse. Oh, only in the usual places.
Steady.
Sorry, nurse.
Donna.
Oh, sorry, Donna.
All I need to do now is find a way of getting you to say anything you say, nurse, and I'll have the set when I... Never mind, it's a nurse's joke. Keep the smuck coming.
But if I said you were the best, most wonderful nurse in the world, could I watch the footy?
Yeah, but only if you say it again when that weasel in his suit's around.
Anything you say, nurse.
Hello, sexy.
What are you doing here?
I'm seeing you. What's the problem?
You know you're not allowed on the ward.
Since when? I get it. You're being a good girl this week, aren't you? Silly me. I'll be off then.
Off you pop. Laurie, what are we doing?
As far as I can tell, to the bit where your bra comes undone as if by accident.
Do you fancy me when we're not on NHS property?
Yeah. Fancied you in the pub. Fancied you in the street. In fact, my fancying is pretty well travelled, actually.
What about my bed tomorrow night? It can bring its toothbrush if it wants.
Well, what about your kids?
They've got their own toothbrushes. What about it? You come round, I'll make dinner. You bring your toolbox, have a quick look at me washing machine. Save me some money.
Shh. Sorry, I thought that. Well, the thing is, Donna, I'm not really a bring your tools sort of a bloke. Or a playing happy families one.
But you are a groping in the laundry room kind of bloke.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I've just got to go back to my own planet. It's called Earth. You should visit it sometime. It's very nice. You can bring your football team.
No, I'm not saying that the princess shouldn't do the ironing, just that maybe the prince might like to do some too, before they both go off and kill the dragon. Together.
Nice try, Al, but I think you're onto a loser there. Isn't that right, love?
Yeah. Princes hate ironing. Don't you know anything?
No, apparently not.
Hey, you're taking Simon to a football match.
Yes, I thought it might be good to show him that tribalism isn't just found in developing countries, but is alive and well here too, albeit in slightly diluted form. You know, shirts instead of war paint. Is that a bad idea?
No. That's what dads do with their sons, isn't it?
Oh, do they? I hope this isn't the thin end of the gender stereotyping wedge. What, do you think of this jacket? It's not too patronising, is it?
You're going to be late. It's not like one of your meetings. They don't kick off when everyone's got a mint tea and feels comfortable.
All right, all right. Look, if you want to come...
I don't want to come. Have a nice time, love.
Well, that is for you. Bye.
Ree, will you and Shirley go and play upstairs?
Why?
Me and Marina want to talk about operations.
Oh, yuck, not again.
I'm sorry about the other day. I didn't mean to embarrass you like that.
It's okay. I owe you loads of cringy family arguments.
It's a bit worse than that, I'm afraid. I'm thinking of leaving him.
That's terrible.
Is it? I rather think it's the best thought I've had in years. Do you know the last time Alan and I had sex was 18 months ago? He came home all fired up because he'd managed to push through his wheelie bin scheme on the Malahide estate.
Oh, God. And I thought I was unlucky. What is this?
It's a list of the pros and cons of buying a washer-dryer as opposed to a normal washing machine. He's downloaded it for you off his consumer discussion group on the internet. Apparently, they're very big on washing machines in cyberspace.
Oh, bless him. He may be mad as pants, but you can't say he's not thorough.
Operations aren't that funny.
Yeah, all right then. See you later. Going somewhere?
It's washing. I thought I'd use the ward machine.
Bit risky, innit? You know what Seal's like about abusing hospital facilities?
I'll just do a quick one. Shirley's threatened to shop me to the council if I make her wear those red trousers again. Everything okay?
Hey, Donna. Guess what? We won 3-0.
Great. Did you get a good night's sleep?
Yes, Donna. 2 goals in the first half and a 30-yard volley in the second.
Right. Any sweating or itching? No? Good.
Hey, have you got any more of those nurses' jokes?
I've got hundreds of them, but with Mr. Efficiency breathing down my neck, All we do is the busy smile, right?
No, I mean, I completely agree. Hospitals aren't strictly business in that sense, but on the other hand...
I'm really sorry to interrupt. I need to get you ready for your bath. Of course, I could leave it for a couple of minutes if you like.
No, it's all right. You, please go ahead.
Thanks. After all, time is money.
You wait on the other one. Here, give you up.
Yeah, well, I was going to go into medicine, obviously, on a practical point of view, and then I saw...
Oh!
I'd like to go into medicine, but then I,
Sorry.
It's all right, mate. 5.5. Technically, we were all there, but we may have fallen down a bit on autistic impression.
Just fill that in, that'd be really great.
What's that?
Patient report cards.
Oh.
What do you think we're going to do? Make it up as we go along? No, don't answer that. It's quiet in here today, isn't it?
Yeah. They could be planning a mass breakout again.
No. They're confidential.
Okay. But please, can you just tell me, have I got the bonus? Or are my kids going to spend another week in dirty old rags? Not that I'm into emotional blackmail or anything.
Well, put it this way. We're not talking gold, but you're probably going to go home with some sort of medal.
Great. That's one in the eye for the old bitch.
Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, that's, Mr. Preston's, bed 4.
Don't tell me. It shrunk in the wash.
How'd it go? What do you think? Totally unprofessional, breach of trust, hospital resources, blah, blah, blah. But all right if she hadn't have enjoyed it so much.
So what about your bonus?
Bonus? Was I really going to get it?
Well, you did have the best report cards by a mile.
Oh, that's nice. Even if I did write them myself.
Come on. See you later, Donna.
Have a nice time.
Bye.
Sod it.
Hiya, Donna. Guess what I bought?
Great. Must have taken you ages to save up your pocket money. You could use it to build a new girlfriend.
Stay tuned for Britain's Worst Weather coming up here on ITV2 next.
I feel, I sometimes think that you forget that